You heard me right. I'm coming to you on the side-by-side from the JL Ranch South property, where I'm going to show you something that's not very pretty. It's not very pretty at all. Here, I'll flip the camera around and show you that I got it on camera. Hold on, friends. I think that I might be having some signal issues. Let me check something right quick. Are you guys still with me? All I'm asking is, are you still with me? So, we're having some issues in our neighborhood, and I'm going to share it with you all first before I share it in a video form. Let me back up and show y'all something that's going on. Now, guys, I want you all to know that we do not get the best of internet here at this property. We have a device that we have on our side-by-side that helps me. Look at that. If there's a moderator, would someone get me a picture of that, please? So I just got called down to the road by a police officer, and that's what he wanted to share with me. The fact that somebody came through here and whacked our mailbox, and then there were pieces of rock and that mortar, just pieces of that, I think that sandstone, all over the road. The thing is, we've had similar issues like this happen more and more lately, and I'm going to make an entire video about it. I don't want to ruin your day or ruin you, but I'll tell you what, it's becoming ever more difficult to live anywhere, really. They tried to steal our box, but the dummies who come by to steal it tried to pick it up with it full of packages like a bunch of idiots. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk, y'all. I'm not trying to be mean, but we got this camera over here. We got our camera over here. We got so much surveillance on this property, and I'm thinking, what dummies, just what dumb people. And I don't understand why. Hey, someone's here. Y'all give me a moment. I'm on a live. I can't stop my live. I'm sorry. Did you need me for something? Y'all give me one moment here. She might be gonna report something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. So, just as I'm talking about people being disrespectful and just not being very sweet, now I have a lady who's trying to be real sweet and trying to help talk about and report the crime. I will come back and get those later. I'm not going to waste your time now by getting packages. I am going to go ahead and try to turn my frown upside down. I'm going to try to turn my frown upside down. And the way I'm going to do that is we're going to all go together and take a ride to the river, if I can. If I can. Now, I want you to understand something, and I don't know why you feel like it's your duty to let me know this. This is the only form of internet that I have right now. It's a little mobile device you can take with you that hooks to an antenna. Right over there's the antenna. And that helps you get a little bit of a signal when you're out and about. Now, guys, don't judge the wiring, because I, in fact, take this thing with me everywhere I go. So I cannot wire it in. I take it on the tractor, And I wanted to make sure it was going to work okay before I actually do any kind of hard wiring. So if you want to take a ride with me along the river, I'm going to invite you to come. Now, you don't have to. You do not have to come with me. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if I can make it down to the river, because we've had such horrible weather and washouts, hurricane, and everyone knows that I feel like I've lost most of my river access anyway. I haven't been down there in quite a while because the drive going down was treacherous. But I thought today I'm going to go ahead and just take a drive down and see how bad it is. And I'll invite you all to come along with me if you want. I could also invite the goats to walk down, even though I hate to get them up. They're all laying here hanging out along the driveway, having a nice little siesta. Hi, babies. And I don't see a reason to get them up and going. So how about just you and I take a drive down to the river, and we'll see how far we can go down. Y'all want to do that? So just consider this a chance to take a ride with Lester. No matter what, this has to be better than trying to cuddle with me last night in front of that cozy fireplace, y'all. It has to be better than that. Even though there are some that love to cuddle. So when your husbands come home from work and they ask you, so what'd you do today? Do not say, again, I cuddled up with Lester in front of the fire. You can't do that. That's going to get me in trouble. Y'all hold on a second. I have to leave you right here just for a moment. Oh, no, I don't either. I was going to grab snacks for the animals. Animals. I don't need any snacks. It's just going to be you all. And you all don't want snacks, do you? If I get snacks for you all, then what we're going to be doing in essence is having ourselves a picnic on the river. And your husbands are not going to like that very much at all. There ain't no way any husband is going to be okay with his wife or his partner having a picnic down on the river with Lester. Oh, honey, he's just virtual. He's not real. The hell I ain't real. The hell I ain't real. I'm real. I'm a real boy, y'all. I'm a real boy, as Pinocchio would say. Y'all, give me a moment. I want to jump out and open this gate. Hi, babies. It's not time for y'all to eat yet, but we are going to drive down to the river, me and a few friends. So I have to leave my phone. If you guys don't know about this already, I talked about this a little bit yesterday. It's a new device that we got that plugs into the cigarette lighter for power, but my phone must remain within 3 feet of this for it to work. So that means I cannot take you with me. And by the way, I'm not some kind of a weirdo. I picked this up out of the pasture. That's for the horses. That's meds for the horses. There's my fire starter. There's an extra latch. So y'all just hold tight. I'll be right back. I promise. And we're going to drive down to the river. Okay, are you all ready to go? I do not have any glasses. Oh, I do have glasses. I do have a pair of glasses in my pocket. And I'll put those on momentarily. First, let's have a little peek at the alpaca. They're all over here just hanging out in the grass. There's Tina over there, the ostrich. All right, you guys ready to go? Now remember, I have not been down here in months. Last time I came over here was after the hurricane. It was called Hurricane Beryl, and I saw a whole lot of road washout. Now, of course, it was wet, and I was slipping and sliding all over the place, and I thought to myself, this would be really dangerous to bring the animals down here. So what I did was I closed the animals off. I also saw we've had tons of erosion coming off of our hill. So I'm going to really take my time and drive down slowly. And I'll tell you something else that you may not know much about it. If you're new, you have no idea. But do you know we have never been able to go live here at the river? Never. We've never had a chance to go live down by the river. Let me put this in park and show you one more time. This is what we're able to do this with. And this is the antenna over here. That's where I stuck it at right there. It's called the Wee Boost. It comes down. I got it zip tied on there a couple times. Here comes all my wiring, and it all makes a jumbled mess right there on the floor. So y'all just don't even let that worry you none. Just leave that where it's at. It's gonna be okay. I promise you. The only bad thing is you have to understand that we do not live in the city. So we do not have the same kind of internet that you guys have. There's none of those 5Gs over here, y'all. This is country living. You have to sacrifice some of the things that you guys enjoy and maybe take advantage of, because you don't even realize the blessing that you have, and you trade that in. The heck? Is that an ostrich egg? Or is that a mushroom? Do y'all see what I'm looking at? That cannot be an ostrich egg. If it is, then an animal carried it over here and could not get it busted open. Do y'all see that? If that is in fact an ostrich egg way over here, then that means that an animal, probably an eagle, because we've seen them do it 100 times, has swooped down and picked it up out of the pasture, realized they could not get it opened. That's nuts. Sorry, that's just nuts. Now, if it's not an ostrich egg, then it has to be a very large mushroom, but I'm pretty sure it's an ostrich egg. Now, you can see all of the brush up ahead, all of the fallen trees. You can see on the hillside all of the loose dirt. And so I've been a little bit nervous about bringing the animals over here. The goats and whatnot love to climb on these hills. And I've just been nervous for them. There's several fallen trees here and there. And so I've been quite just leery of bringing them down here, knowing, they could get themselves into harm, into danger. And then you're about to see on my drive going down this horrible washout. You see the washout? And I'm going to try to straddle it. And I can straddle it okay right here. As long as I'm straddled on each side of the washout, I'm fine. But over here, the washout, two washouts run into one. And that's where things get a little bit hairy. So you guys just bear with me here as we work ourselves down the hill going towards the river. I'll just kind of show you what we're looking at here along the side. Now, if you think that only our side of the river is bad, no, think again. Look at all the trees during the storms. I want you to look across at the other side of the river, at all of those fallen trees. And at that point, you'll be able to see how bad it actually is. Now, there's going to be some people who are going to get on here and just be negative and say, yeah, I can't believe you don't take better care of your property. I actually take immaculate care of my property when I'm able to get to it. But I'm not able to get over here and do much of anything. So I'm gonna take my camera and zoom across. It's gonna get a little bit shaky, but as I zoom across the river, I want you to look at all of the fallen trees. Now, those trees did not fall because of the wind from the hurricane. Those trees came from the washout, where the river was at such depth and had such force that it come pushing along through there and just knocked over hundreds. So I might be lagging a little bit. There might be some buffering. But remember, the secret is you don't have to tell the creator he's buffering, because the guy making the video can't control it anyway. And you don't have to scream out that it's lagging, and you don't have to put in all caps that it's blurry, because there's nothing I can do to help you. I can only attempt to come down and bring you footage that you've never been able to see before on a live video. And so the back several acres of our property, I feel bad because it used to be really beautiful down here. It used to be really nice down here. It was a really nice place to come. I used to walk the goats over here at least 3 or 4 times a week. And we would have long talks, and the goats would hang out, and I would do stuff and make videos and talk about things, and it was fun. But you can see for yourselves looking up that hill that now that's pretty scary. That's pretty darn scary. And to be honest, I just don't want the goats climbing around on all of that, y'all. I'd be afraid that if something was to happen, a tree was to fall or landslide gives way, and I end up losing one of those babies. You know, how sad and how horrible that would be. So I've just chosen to go ahead and close the gate off and not bring them over here. Still a beautiful place. It's nice and quiet back here. Very peaceful. Well, I'm trying to find the reverse gear. Now, I've not done this in a long time, but I used to have trails. I say I used to have trails that I could ride all along this river. I could ride these trails all the way to the far edge of our property line. Now, I've not done that in forever. You can tell that I've not been over here in a long time. But if you want to hang on, if you're down for a challenge, we might can go do a little not mudding, but some very steep and dangerous terrain riding together. What I'm going to do is try to find my best way through here. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I'm going to go up this way a little bit and go around. I'm going to also put you guys into 4-wheel drive. I'd rather have all of my wheels turning so we don't accidentally slip off. Now, you're going to hear all kinds of limbs cracking and things breaking. Like that. Like that noise right there. Yeah, that's one of those limbs breaking. Wow, oh wow. Oh boy. If I end up getting myself stuck over here, I'm going to be in big trouble. Okay, you guys still with me? So I want you to notice, I'm going to zoom in. This is another one of those natural springs. See the flowing water? These are some of those natural springs that flow from the springs. That makes sense, doesn't it? Natural springs that flow from the springs. All right. I'm just going to do a quick question. Are y'all still with me? Are we still here? Do I have people with me still? Is anyone still with me? Now, the problem is I need my glasses to see if they're still with me or not. All right, glasses going on now. Okay, so yes, you are still with me. All right, now we're going to make our way up this very steep hill. So I'm going to need you all to hold on. Ladies, grab on, will you? Doesn't every guy try to use that one? Don't worry, baby, just hold on to me. I got you. Just hold on to me, ladies. I got you. I said hold on. You better hold on tight to the net, ladies. You better hold on tight to the net, y'all. Oh, boy. Now, that's dangerous right there. We do not want to slide off down there. We do not want to slide down there. Do not want to slide off this high hill. Okay, we're good. We made it. Ladies, ease up. Ease up. Actually, that's fine. You're still good. You're still good. Keep a holding on. Keep a holding on, ladies. Keep holding on. We're fine. You can look down and see how far it goes on this drop. We do not want to fall off. Now, I know what you're thinking. Those people in Kentucky and all those other parts of the country who have real hills are probably laughing, saying, Lester, that ain't nothing. Lester, that ain't nothing. That's nothing. Well, it's something for me. I've always loved the hills over here. So it is something for me, maybe just not for you. All right, now this over here, I'm afraid to let you know, is my turnaround point. Look at the hills here. The reason we have to turn around, even though the property goes a ways further, I've tried, y'all. Those who were here when my Longhorns were here, we drove all of these hills. We drove, but at some point you get to where you can't drive any further. And so I remember I made this area here to be my turnaround area, which means as far as our driving goes, this is the end of the line. Now I'm going to take you back the other way if you want to hold on a minute. I will take you back the other way if you want to hold on a minute. So look at this steep drop down to the river below. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Let me get over here where I'm a little bit safer, where I can read some comments in safety. I will shine you out across the river. You all can look out there across the river, and I will read some comments while I'm safe. So this is the Trinity River, and it is the largest river in Texas. And we are at the JL Ranch property south. So this is not the same property where we have Roman, Rita, and Chuck. We don't have Longhorns over here. Oh, they've visited, they've been here, but not now. And so this is the JL Ranch South property, and we are in the woods. Our property backs right up to the Trinity River, and if you ever want to do any Google searching of the Trinity River, you'll discover two things. One is kind of a bragging point. Okay, there's two bragging points, and there's one thing I'm very embarrassed about. What do y'all want to hear first, the bragging point or the thing that I'm embarrassed to tell you? I'm looking for the first comment who lets me know. Do you want to hear the bragging point or from what I'm embarrassed to tell you about? So obviously, okay, embarrassed, the embarrassing part. So the part that I'm embarrassed about is the Trinity River, the one that you're all looking out there across, is the most polluted river in all of Texas. I'm very embarrassed to admit that. The Trinity River is, in fact, the most polluted river in all of Texas. Now, I'm not saying it's unsafe to swim in or it's unsafe to fish from, but they have done studies, and they've even done all kinds of ecological studies trying to clean up this river. But it is a very long and wide river, and there are places that dump off into it. And so for as beautiful as it is, and as amazing as this river is what feeds the water system into Houston. So for all of those Houstonians who may be watching, this is your water source. This is your main source of water. All right, so that is the part I was going to tell you about that I'm embarrassed to admit. It's embarrassing to say, oh yeah, I live on the most polluted river in all of Texas. No one wants to brag about that. But I do hope that with time, the different teams who are working on that can try to clean this river up. And now the parts that I'm going to brag about is, I never taught history in school, but I love history. And there is so much historical significance with this river. Even right there at our property, there was at one point a landing where barges would stop and land, and they would load and unload cargo. And so a lot of people who've been on the channel for a while, the Longhorn Lester channel, can tell you guys, or they can vouch for some of the amazing history that we know about this river. There's just some amazing history here. Right here in front of us, some really amazing things have happened. And it goes all the way back from the indigenous people, the Native Americans, through the Civil War, up to the logging communities that helped develop this side of Texas. And spooky ghosts. And there's tons and tons of ghost stories, y'all. Tons and tons of scary ghost stories. All right, let's go ahead and get on out of here, okay? Let's go ahead and drive on down, and we'll go along the other side of the river. Not the river, I'm sorry, the other side of the property. But, and now we can't go too far, but I have to be very careful here, friends, so I'm going to take attention off you for a moment and focus more on my side-by-side upright and not falling off down these ravines. So I'm taking my glasses. And like I said, I know there are you who live in the Virginias and the Kentuckys and think, Lester, those are not hills. I live in the hills, and I'm sure you do. All right, this is to me one of the most treacherous spots. Very slippery. That's why I have all four wheels going, and I need perfect traction control here. It does get bumpy. Ladies, this is where I'm going to say to hold on. Grab onto whatever you can grab onto. Whatever you can grab onto, ladies, you might want to just grab onto it. Just not that. Not that. Not that. Okay. All right. We've come off the highest point. And now we're getting back to a more leveled location. I am happy to see that I was still able to drive that. It needs to be cleaned up a lot. All right, hold on, ladies. Need all four tires for that one. And then I used to could go straight, but I can't go straight anymore. Look at the flowing water. This is from one more of those springs. This property has so many springs. Uh-oh. I gotta turn here. And then I have more. There's more springs that come off from this way over here. You guys hold on for a moment. I gotta squeeze through here without putting an eye out. Do not want to put one of my eyes out. Y'all don't want to see Lester in a pirate patch, do you? Lester in a pirate patch would not be that good looking. I can promise you that. All right, ladies. Okay. That wasn't so bad, was it? This is now, we're back to that spot we first started. And now we're going to attempt to go the other way. I'm not ready to climb the hill yet. I don't want to climb back up the hill yet. I'm enjoying the live. I'm enjoying the fact that I'm able to get you guys live. Oh boy. Look at all this mess. Still works. Don't forget, y'all, we have an antenna hooked on there, and I am shocked that my antenna has not been bounced off yet. Really, I am. I am shocked that my antenna has not been bounced off. That is a deer blind. We did not build that. That was built by Mr. Dub, the former owner of the property. And he used to hunt and kill 1 deer a month to feed his family. And he would sit right there in that deer feeder right over there in that clearing. And he would always keep, you know, I don't know what they would throw out, corn or whatever. So deer would come along this riverbank. Oh, y'all, look. Look at all the small bones. Something with small bones was eaten right there. All right, now we're going to attempt to go the other way. I sure hope I don't mess up my antenna. Once again, we've not been over here in a very long time. Don't know how far I can go. But all of these ridges run right alongside. Okay, so I used to turn up in that way over there, but I'm not going to be able to make that turn right now, obviously. I will have to go straight, even though I need to always make sure I know where I'm getting myself into before I get myself into it. And that is every man's downfall, really. Every man's downfall is not looking ahead far enough to know what he's getting himself into before he gets himself into it. Yeah, so I don't really see a way through all of this, my friends. I wish I could find a way to take you further, but I really do not see a way through all of this. Not without a chainsaw, and I do not have a chainsaw with me. But I have to find a way to turn myself around. You guys hold on. We're going to try something here. I have to go at least far enough to turn myself around. I feel like I'm doing the hokey pokey. I got to turn myself around. That's what it's all about. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there's not really a way. I could drive through there and get over to that spot. But I'm still going to, when I get to that next spot, I'm still not going to be in a place to go much further. Hold on, friends. You do the hokey pokey. You do the hokey pokey. Going through here would be okay. I can run over that small stuff, but I can't run over that cypress tree right there. That's too big. And so I would have to go up over on that hill, and that would put my side-by-side on such an incline that I'm afraid I could flip it over. So, like I said, I can't go straight. These saplings here are way too big. The stump or the log right there is going to prevent me from going that way. So, my friends, I do believe that we have come to the point of our journey. Well, you know what? Let's just not say it. Let me just sing it. Well, my friends, the time has come to raise the roof and have some fun. Oh, throw away the work to be done. Oh, God, is that my antenna? And everybody play on, play on, play on. Everybody sing and everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're gonna... Okay, oh, gosh. Well, I still have a... Because I'm pretty sure I heard my antenna snap off of here. I'm pretty sure I just heard my antenna snap. I hope y'all are holding on still. I hope you're holding on. There we go. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Okay. Tell you what, I just want y'all to recognize something. That I'm doing all of this with one arm. You do know that, right? This is my only driving hand. Because the other hand is holding you all. See? You're not just holding on to me. I'm also holding on to you. I got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. Okay, well, not the whole world, but I got Cynthia Mueller in my hands. I got Cynthia Mueller in my... Noller. Cynthia Noller. I got Cynthia Noller in my hands. I got Carla Goldie in my hands. I got Billy Penny in my hands. I got the whole... I got a few folks in my hand. If you want to hear your name, you better send me a fire emoji. If you want to hear your name, you better send me a fire emoji, and I'll still not be able to get all of them. I got the Heidi in my hands. I got the... Someone says, just block me already. Just block me. What are y'all doing? What's that lady saying? Do you take song requests? Yes. Angela Ware. Send me a song request. But in the meantime, I got Michelle Weatherly in my hands. I got Verla something. I got Michelle Brown in my hands. I got Suzanne, Diana, Lisa, Justine. Thank you, Lord. Nicole, Sherry, Karen, Jill, Tanya. I got a bunch of ladies in my hands. I don't really know that many songs, y'all. So song request. Now, if you want me to hum the Titanic soundtrack, I can do that. I don't mind humming the Titanic. Look at that view. That's pretty nice. Let's go down a little bit into here. You guys hold on, please. Just hold on, please. Hold on to me. Hold me. Hold me. Hold me. Hold me. Don't you let me go. Hold me, ladies. There we go. I don't want to go too much further because I'm going to fall off the entire thing. What in the world is that? That is some kind of cloth. Guys, you're still sending those fire emojis to hear your name? Oh, gosh. Where's my glasses at? I got the Marcy Buck in my hand. I got the Birdie 59 in my hand. I got the Tammy Warren in my hand. And Christy is in my hand. There's Natalie Aber in my hand. There is Tony Witten. All right, I'm gonna have to stop that, y'all. I gotta stop that. People are gonna start dropping this channel like crazy, saying, "What in the hell have I found myself getting into?" I like this view of the river, even though if you guys stick around long enough into the spring or the summer, I do believe that those folks who've been on this channel for a while are gonna tell you guys there's not a more beautiful view unless you're walking down that bar down there. Okay, Lester sliding on his ass down to that sandbar, because that's what it boils down to. I have to slide down to the sandbar to be able to get down to the water level here. That's the only downfall to this property, is the fact that these hills are so steep that there's no easy access to the water. But I'll tell you what, when it's green on both sides, you got them ducks flying over, you have the bald eagles screaming over the top of the river. There's nothing more beautiful. Nothing to me. I mean, there's things that are more beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but it's really, really beautiful here. And I'm just so sorry that hurricane, Mother Nature, came through here and did all that she did. And it doesn't take much, y'all. A hurricane and a flood, and the entire bank of this longest river in the state of Texas, the longest river in the state of Texas, and this is the way it looks. Now, great if you're a duck hunter, great if you fish, because these fallen limbs here, you ladies may not know this, some of y'all ladies may, but all of these fallen limbs that are into the water do make great places for fish to congregate and eat. Take me down to the river. That is a song. All right, so I will say again, friends, if it's blurry for you, you have an option. You can zoom in on your own. Oh, you're right. Guys, you all have to join me on something real fast. Now, this is going to offend some people. Everybody put your hands up and wave them across, and I'm going to tell you why a little bit later. Just wave them. Just wave them. Now, smile. You better be smiling and waving. Because, yes. So you don't know this, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. Don't do anything inappropriate. There are spirits who walk these riverbanks. Okay, I know. Here you go. Lester and his dumb, stupid ghost stories. What did my goats see then? Maybe Lester can imagine some things, but I can promise you, my imagination does not run amok through my herd of goats. And my goats, everyone knows this because it happened on a video. Everyone knows that I was here with my goats. The goats were walking all along through here. They're all sitting here just eating and having a great time. And all of a sudden, at the same time, all of the goats jump right over there. And they were spooked. They were spooked, y'all. They were spooked. And my goats took off running up that hill so fast, and I'm running right behind them. Didn't know what it was. And so what happened was we got a letter in the mail a couple of days later from a lady who could see a spirit. Yeah, so that lady is someone who's like, okay, whatever you guys call them, a paranormal or whatever. She has an insight into the other side, if you will. And she says that she saw, and she tried to explain to me exactly what she saw. And she described a man down to the literal tooth that he wore as a necklace around his neck, standing right there. That's not where we stopped, y'all. She didn't stop right there. She went on to tell me that he was enjoying watching the birds, the ostriches, and the goats, and that he was sad. That's right. He was sad when I did not acknowledge him, because he stood right there trying to acknowledge me with a hand gesture, and I looked right at him, turned, and ran. Guys, if you want to be mad at me for recounting a story, how dumb is that? I believe the Bible, Lester. I will no longer be a part of this channel. Guys, I'm just recounting the story the lady told me. Okay, sheesh. Anyway, so yes, whenever we come to this spot, thank you for this kind lady to remind me that it's become a tradition of ours. We don't know exactly where they're at, but we just put our hand up and smile. I will sometimes turn around real fast just before an imaginary arrow sticks me. Just to smile. And I even do, I'm trying to teach them some of my language too. I hope that does not mean anything perverse to them. Oh my God, I'm just realizing something. That may be very perverse to the indigenous people. There, I should make it better. Okay, I hope I made up for that. Woo. Okay, you never know, y'all. You never know what cultural things you may do that you think are pretty cool, but may be very offensive to other people. So, well, friends, at this point, we cannot go forward because we have a washout. So we must find ourselves a way to back up out of here. You all are going to have to hold on. I love this part. I am so lucky to have you. I am so lucky to have you. I am so lucky to have you. Hold on. I think we can make it home from here. Y'all ready to go up a hill? All right, hold on. Oh. Okay. All right, my glasses have just come back off my head. I'm not wearing any glasses because I have to navigate up a very treacherous, steep embankment. You guys are going to hold on. We do not want to have our tire go down into that crevice. I'm sorry, that crevasse, depending on where you're from. We do not want to have our tire go down into that crevasse. This is the location of the attempted ostrich egg over there. We will still make our way up. I want y'all to notice something here. It's kind of scary. I'm going to zoom into it, okay? I'm going to zoom in. There has been some type of activity of some animal, looks to be canine, not feline, but canine, climbing up this embankment. I see the tracks. But what's crazy is, why would something climb up that very steep embankment if it could just simply walk another 20 feet and come out right here? Oh, look, all of our goats are in the front. Let's just keep on riding around for a minute, y'all. Don't leave me yet. Don't y'all leave me yet. If you want to leave me now, then go ahead. I'm not going to make you stay. If you just want to go, then go. I got to open this gate. But my phone only has 3 feet of space to give. Okay, I am back in the side-by-side. Let's put it in gear, Lester Eugene Morrow Jr. Let's put her in gear. All right, there's Carl's pasture over here. There's the alpaca pasture over here. They're paddocks. We don't call them pastures. The smaller ones, we call them paddocks. I don't know where Carl's at, but we're going to drive out across the hill and visit with some of our goats. Now, not all of our goats are going to be there, but some of our goats are. The water that you see flowing here is also from a spring. Now, the rock over there is what stops. That's what breaks our pond. But all of this flowing water comes out of springs that are right over here. And this is going to be our pig wallow. So there's a lot of springs. All this, what you looks like a little mucky and muddy area, these are springs here, y'all, that come out of the ground, and they're amazing. Let's go by and say hi to our little goats. I've planted ryegrass seed. I don't know why it's not coming up. Look how good Lenny's walking. Lenny's walking really good. Oh no, there's Starla. Hi, babies. Hi, sweet ones. Hey, Starla. Hey, everybody. Are y'all finding some good stuff to eat? Are y'all finding the good stuff to munch on? Some good yummy stuff? Well, that's good. Hi, sweetie. This is my sweet girl. She's my little escape artist. She can just escape anytime she wants to. Right? You just always escape everywhere because you just know how to escape. You've always been quite the Houdini. Yes, she has. Here comes Lenny. Brady, you big galoot. You need to beat it, you big galoot. Come here. Come here, you big galoot. Brady's one of our rescue goats. He's just a big galoot, though. And then here comes Lenny. Now, you see he has a little bit of a limp because he broke his leg. And the only way that they could repair his leg... Well, hi there. Hello there, Roxy. Roxy's like, I'm just going to jump on with you if you have any snacks. Roxy, I do have snacks in the back, sweetie. I do have snacks in the back. Y'all, look what I got in the back. I got snacks in the back. I got some snacks over here, everybody. I got some good old horse muffins over here. Do you mind, guys? Don't mess up my... Hey, my antenna's still there. Do not mess anything up, Roxy. Come out of there, sweetie. Roxy, you're going to mess up all that wiring, sweetie. Here. Roxy, here's your snack if you want it. Now get on down. Do not mess up all my wiring. Here, you big galoot. Roxy, please come down before you mess all my wiring up. Here, Sissy. Sissy! Sissy, I got you a snack here, sweetie. This is Sissy. I love her. Come here, little one. Here. Sissy, this is for your baby. I'm trying to break it in half. There you go. Sissy gets onto that baby. Come over here, Candace. Roxy, you're going to mess everything up with my wiring, and I'm going to rewire everything. Starla. Brady, you do not get in there, you big galoot. Hey, Lenny. Starbuck. I can't walk over there, y'all. I can't walk over there. I'm going to lose my signal. Shirley Bird. Sweet Charlie Laverne. All right, well, you know what? They don't even care about these snacks. Get down, Roxy. You got to get down now, sweetie. Roxy, don't chew my wire. Roxy. Baby, get on down. Just jump on, turn around, and jump down. Jump. Oh, no. Sissy, not you too, sweetie. Baby, look out for my wires. Look out for all my wires. You're going to get all my wires. Sissy, you're going to unplug all my stuff. You're going to unplug everything, sweetie. Come on down. Come on. All right, I'm going to pull horns. You got to move. You're going to tear up all my wires, sweetie. You're going to tear up all my wires. I don't have everything where it's supposed to be, sweetie. Move, please, Roxy. Back up. Okay, then come. No, golly gee. Sissy, get off of there. You're going to tear all my stuff up. You're going to tear everything up. Sissy, Roxy. Ah, there goes all my wires. Sissy, am I still connected? Sissy, you're going to fall and hurt yourself, sweetie. Are we still... Are we still connected here? Oh, no. I got the red light. The red light. That's not good. The red light is not good. Sissy, get down, baby. Can anyone hear me? Sissy, you have to get off of there, baby. People are still here. I don't know how, because look, the red light. Normally, red lights are not good. We needed to have a green light. Okay, Sissy, hop down, sweetie. Sissy, I'll give you a snack if you'll jump down. Sissy, look. Here's a snack if you'll just jump off of there, sweetie. Sissy, look. Sissy. Jump down, baby. Just jump down, sweetie. Okay. Now's my chance. Oh, my gosh. Look at my seat. Gosh. Lester Eugene Morrow Jr. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine. However, we are still showing a red light, which means there's something wrong. Do not come back on here. No. Get back. Okay. Well, friends, I may not have anybody still here. You may have all been booted off. I'm so sorry if so. But I may be talking to myself. Where's my glasses to be able to read? Where are my glasses at? Okay. I'm here. I'm still... Oh, you're still here. How are you still here? How are you here? Hi. We're here. Okay, well, that's great. I am glad you're still here. There's Ringo. We'll drive over and say hi to Ringo. I know you all want to see Ringers. He is our OG goat rescue of them all. We have, for those folks who are kind of new to the channel, man, we've had some amazing goats over the years. We've lost some really good ones. We have lost some really, really good ones, y'all. And we've lost some to parasites. We've lost, here's that ryegrass starting to come up. We've lost some to parasites. We've lost some to predators. We've lost some to accidents. But we have lost some really, really good ones. I hate that. Hey, Ringers. Hi, Ringy. Now, this fella has about as bad a joints as what his daddy has. He and I both have some bad joints. Hi, buddy. I got some snacks. I can't get too far away from this Argo or the side-by-side or I'll lose my signal. Ringo, would you like yourself a muffin? Is it too hard to chew? Smaller? I don't want to choke him. I don't want to choke my billy goat. He's been fixed. He's not intact. But that may have been a little bit too much to chew, as they say. A little bit too much to chew. So I'll make him a little bit smaller. You want some more? He's like, it's not really my thing. It's not really my thing. Just drop them there and I'll eat them if I have time later. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to end up wasting them all. Ringo's an old flea bag. Ringo's an old flea bag, though. He's an old flea bag. He's a good boy, but an old flea bag is what he is, an old flea bag. All right, buddy. I love you, sir. You're a good boy, but you're an old flea bag, okay? I love you. You be sweet. We're going to drive on up out of here. You guys hold on. We're going to make us a little loop-de-loop. Hey, sweetie. There's my pig, Trudy. Hi, Tilly. Hi, Trudy. Uh-oh. So someone tied that up with a hay string. That is not going to be easy to undo. Hey, sweetie. Pig Trudy's a feral hog. Y'all, don't judge what I'm about to do here. Hey, sweetie, I got you a surprise, baby. Sweetie. Sweet Trudy, I can't go any further, baby. Trudy, look, sweetie. Come here, pig. Trudy, I got you a snack, sweetie. It's a muffin, sweetie. It's a muffin, my sweet girl. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, she loves her some muffins. But oh, she loves these muffins. These are some good old muffins for her. Tilly, you want one, sweetie? Come over here. Here. There you go, Tilly. See if you can find it. All right, Tilly found one. Tilly got hers. Trudy's had hers. Carl, you're not getting a muffin. You can just hush it up already. You're not getting no muffins, Carl. Oh, no, here comes Ringo. I got to get out of here now. I'm leaving that gate open. That gate can stay open. Hey, look.